All right, we are starting with our next few letters of the alphabet, and our next letter is the letter zeta. Zeta. Z. Z. Very similar to the English letter Z or Z. Example word is zone. Zone, which means belt. Or zume. Zume, which is yeast or leaven. Our next letter is eta. Eta, which is similar to epsilon. It's only you don't say it out of the back of your mouth, you say it out the front of your mouth. So if you can imagine your tongue pushing towards the front of your mouth and making a small cave, and then you're saying an sound out of that little gap. Eta, that's how you pronounce eta. It is similar to the way you would say an in the word hey, but without the y at the end. It's quite difficult to find words in ancient Greek with this eta at the beginning. And so I have to explain what a rough breathing and a smooth breathing mark is. In ancient Greek, when you had a word that starts with a vowel, you had to have a breathing mark on that vowel. So if it was sticking out towards the front of the word, kind of like we have there, it would be pronounced similar to an H sound. So he, he. And if it was curling inward towards the rest of the word, you would pronounce it with no H, e, e. So he and e. Those are your rough and smooth breathing marks. So over here, because of the rough breathing mark, we have helos, helos. Hemionos, hemionos, your half donkey, which is your mule. Next we have theta, theta. Th, th. It's similar to the th in the sound think, and it doesn't have any voice to it, so it's not th as in with delta, but it's just th. Th. Thyra, thyra, meaning door. Thorax, thorax, which is your breastplate. Our next letter is iota, iota, which is an E sound. E, E. Sometimes iota will take on the sound of a Y, and that would sometimes be when it's followed by another vowel, but you will find your mouth making that sound automatically. So in the name Jesus, Jesus, as you say the iota in the beginning there, moving to the eta, it would make a Y kind of sound. Jesus, even iota has a similar phenomenon happening. But generally it's pronounced E. Ichthus, ichthus, ichthus for fish. And there, because of your breathing mark, you'll have hemation, hemation. Next letter is kappa, kappa. And this is said without a puff of air coming out of your mouth. You will know if you try to say kappa with your hand in front of your mouth, kappa. You will be able to feel whether you're saying it with a puff of air or without. Our example word is camelos, camelos, meaning camel. Kion, kion, meaning dog. And then there is another interesting pronunciation of kappa when it is when a kappa follows a nasal sound like this in ang over there. Your rama becomes a nasal sound there. When it's followed by that, you don't pronounce it as a hard k sound. You pronounce it rather softer as a g sound. So this would be angon, angon. Something similar happens when your kappa is followed by a voiced consonant. So any consonant like v or m, where you have a voice to it, it will soften the k sound to a g. Our next letter is lambda. Lambda. L. L. It's just like the English L, and it's spelled like that, lambda. Leon. Leon is a lion, of course. Lycos. Lycos is a wolf. And our final letter is me. Me, pronounced mm. Mm. Just like the English M. Our example word is Melissa. Melissa, a honeybee. And Myrmex. Myrmex, an ant.